Okay, let's go.
I be feeling like fuck cops, let them get the buckshot. Dollar bill, I'ma show you where the buck stop. Hit them with the kung pao, I be going nuts now. To get the rum rap, shorties gon' fuck now. Baby, I'm back again, ain't nobody iller. Beating on my chest like a fucking gorilla. Grew up on a Tribe Called Quest and Jay Dilla, but the Mac taught me how to swing donuts. For real, I'm just a product of...
What's going on, guys? Another episode of Teta's Built. Guys, I appreciate you guys for coming back. Today's episode is pretty simple. We got to go ahead and get this head together to throw on the block. We finished the block already. We're going to go ahead and start on the head. We got to take apart the old head. We got to get the retainers from the bottom, so we got to remove the seals. So we'll learn, I'll show you guys how to install and remove the valve seals. Also, I have to seed the new valves on the new head and install the springs. Other than that, I mean, it sounds like 3 things to do, but I guarantee you, it's not. It takes time, especially if you guys want to do it right. It takes a lot of time. But with that being said, let's go ahead and start the video. Let's get this long block wrapped up. That way we can go ahead and throw the transmission on it and get the car running. But other than that, let's get it. Alright guys, so like I said, we got to go ahead and get this head started. First things first, we need to get our retainers taken off from the bottom. So what we need to do, we need to pull these seals off. So how you remove those seals, you have to go ahead and, how I remove them, I just grab a pair of pliers, vice grips. Where's these vice grips? There we go. Grab some vice grips and pull them off after you burn it up. So we'll go ahead and do a few of them, like you can see. There we go. Warm them up. Okay. Warm it up. There you go. Here's one. Should be able to pull these out now. Happy birthday to me. See? When you heat them up, they pull right off. So, I'm gonna go so on and so forth, and catch you later. Alright guys, so I got the valve seals off on the intake side. Now what we need to do, we need to take off the bottom retainers. I had my magnet to get it. We fighting today. Where's my magnet? I want a flashlight with a magnet. What's up? There you go. There's one. There's two. That's 3, and so on and so forth. Alright guys, there you got it. I went ahead and removed all the valve seals. Y'all seen I warmed it up with this. They pulled out real easy. And then I got the bottom retainer off. We'll go ahead and wash those out. But that's how it should look. Again, this head is junk. Nothing I could do about it, but we'll go ahead and try to pull the things off we can. We gotta pull this off, we gotta pull that off, but we'll take care of that later. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and get this head flipped around and start on this other side. Alright guys, again, same procedure. Okay, pulling off real easy. Wow, here we go, quick. There you go. This one next. Alright guys, so we're all good now. Y'all can see we took off the retainers, stuff like that. We'll pull this off later, but for now, we're gonna go ahead and grab this head, just set it to the side. It really hurts to see this head, but it is what it is, guys. Mistakes are made. You pay for them. That being said, we're gonna go ahead and repeat the process with here. Gonna burn these off, take those retainers, and then we're gonna start installing. Let's get it. And another thing, man, before I wanna start the video, guys, y'all seen this head. This is a spare head that I had shelved up. That's why it's always it's always good to have spare parts. But check that out. Brand new, huh? Yes, sir. Y'all like how this turns out? Hit me up, man. This is something I'll definitely be down to do for people. Obviously not for free, but something that is easy done. If you guys don't want to do it, hit me up. But let's get going. Alright guys, just want to record and show y'all the difference. Now this is the CRV bottom retainer. Check that out. Check out the one we're gonna put on. It's the difference, you ask me. So we're gonna pull these off, and then we're gonna wash this head off, and put the bottom retainers. Get the going, guys. I'm excited to get this going. Alright guys, so we went ahead and took care of all the old retainers and the old valve seals. Now we're gonna flip this head around, inspect it, make sure there's no metal shavings. I know when I picked it up, I noticed a couple of them right here. Just pick. Look at that, you see? That's why it's very, very important, guys. You guys, you know, yeah, the machine shop may clean it and it looks real good, but make sure, guys, you guys double check, you know, these little holes right here. Look, here's another one. Look at that. You see? Look at that. Stuff like this gets in your valve train. It looks like nothing, but it'll turn into something. So I'm gonna go ahead and go through these individually and clean them out. Let's see here. I'm gonna go wash it off, and then we'll be back. Alright guys, so we're about done. We're just gonna go ahead and get a final rag and kind of just clean the bottom of the retainers off. The guides are clean. I'll wipe them down, make sure there's no rubber on them. Alright guys, so we got The retainers, I got them in some soapy water. We'll go ahead and wipe them down and then install them. To install these retainers, guys, there ain't nothing to it. All you gotta do, put this on the put it on here and drop it right in. That's it. Now I'll do that 16 more times. We'll be back. Alright guys, so I got all the bottom retainers on. Now we're gonna go ahead and install the seals real easy. Here you go, Super Tech. Here's the part number. Here's that. Guys, before you guys go tearing open the bags, just always remember the specific size. Okay, so it's real easy. It's the letter right before the last number. That's I. I is for intake, and then E, that's going to be for your exhaust. This is the water side, so obviously this is your intake. This is your exhaust. All right, let's get going. Okay, real easy. You want to get like a size, what is it, size 10? Around about size 10. Just put it on the extension. Just kind of press it on there. She's going to fit. You're going to feel it. It's not that hard that you have to press for it to come out. Well, put on, I should say. Okay. Yeah. Put this on. We'll go with the finger. Grab it. And bow. Okay. Repeat that 16 times. Alright guys, there you got it. All 16 valve seals are on. Again guys, remember, blue's for exhaust, brown's going to be for intake. Just read the little, just read E, exhaust, I, intake. Alright, other than that, we're ready for our valves. These are valves. So we can go ahead and turn our head around and start installing them. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and start lapping this. Here's your valve. You see all those little spots? Those little spots that you want to take off. Matter of fact, I just found some of the carbon buildup I was telling you all about. Right here, look at this. See this? You want to get this out. Alright, so we put the grounding compound on the valve. Put the valve on. Flip the head around. Oop. Come here. Make a little adjustments. Bow. Alright guys. So we're just going to go ahead and put the tip of the drill on the valve. And that's what we're going to do. Keep the pressure. Other way. Now again, you guys don't want to do it too much, too fast, because you don't want to cut into, you don't want the valve to start grinding down the actual head. Okay. Right when you feel like, it could look good, right? You're going to do this about 1,000,000 times. Gonna pop the valve out. Gonna grab a rag. Look at the valve. You really want to look at this. These are brand new valves, so there's not going to be much to see. See? There you go. And it starts cleaning the inside of it. If you can see, earlier there was a bunch of dots. Now there's not. So we're going to give it a couple more passes. Really seat it well and install the spring. Let's get it. Alright guys, I'm going to show you guys what this is, the part number of the valves that I'm using. Super Tech. That's the replacement valve. So here you got it. We just got done doing these two. We got you know, 6 more to go, and then we got this other side. So let's keep knocking it out. Let's get it. All right, guys, there you got it. Just got done doing the valves. They're all nice and lapped. Well, these top 8 are nice and lapped. My drill died, so I gotta go ahead and wait till it charges to do these 4. So there's that. In the meantime, I gotta go to Lowe's to pick up some things. So we'll go ahead and let that charge up and be back. All right, guys. So while we let that drill charge up, I did want to go ahead and start putting the springs on. This is the springs retainer installer. Simple tool to use. One thing I recommend, guys, make sure you guys tighten these down. They have to be snug. They don't have to be perfect. Just snug. That way it doesn't move or strip. Same thing here. When you guys are using that, please be careful cross-threading that. I already had to make new threads for it, so if you guys don't want to have a headache, just be careful. Other than that, we're gonna go ahead and snug this in and start that up for us. Oh boy, there we go. All right, so we got the spring retainer. This is not the bolt, by the way. Bolt MIA, but it worked. Use that. That's the top of the bolt. Cool, we're just gonna keep going all the way down to that spring compressors, guys. Alright. Y'all can see. Alright, guys, as y'all can see, I do got the spring compressed down. Trying to move this window a little bit for me. I can put the keepers on easier. If y'all thought the hard part was down, guys, get ready for us to lose our mind with these little things. So let's get it. Alright, guys, I got the keeper in. If y'all watch it, it'll slowly come up and lock it. And then we have a spring in. Let's get it, guys. And again, like always, 16 more to go. Guys, so I just got done putting in these springs. As y'all seen, it's not that hard. When you got the tools, everything works. There you got it. We're gonna go ahead and on to the next. Alright, guys. So I royally messed up. Well, I didn't mess up. I just had to phone a friend. I called my boy Papa, and he kind of educated me a little bit on what I could do. Kind of gave me my options. So with this CRV head, I have to run lock VTEC because this is not built for the lost motion springs like you see right here. See these little springs in the middle, which lets you work the other 2 lobes. Looks like I'm gonna go ahead and have to lock my VTEC. Which sounds fun, right? Well, hopefully it is, because I got no choice. So we're gonna go ahead and finishing up this head. I was literally on this spring when I looked at it. I'm like, what the heck? Ain't nothing I can do. Just another day in Teta's built. Let's keep it going. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there y'all got it. Another head built by yours truly. You got your springs, your retainers, seals, nice and cut. Check that out. Yep. So this head's ready for the block. I'm gonna have to order the VTech killer pins. Let's get going. Alright guys, well, another episode of Tetas Built. We messed up. What I mean by messing up is the CRV head is a great head for whenever you guys are building like a killer motor and you're looking to lock VTech. This is the great head. Unfortunately, you can't run a 3-lobe cam on it. Well, you can lock the VTech, but some people have a problem where it eat up your cam. So this head, I'm gonna go ahead and just wrap it up. I'm gonna keep my valves in it. I'm gonna go ahead and keep my valves in it, my springs, retainers in it. I'm not gonna take it apart. I'm just gonna wrap this up, buy myself some VTech killer cams, and built me something else with this. On the other hand, I had this spare K24 head. This K24 head was sitting up there. I just got done washing it, cleaning it up. I'm gonna go ahead and run that head. I know I said that the only reason why I'm not running that head is because where the water neck is located, because it could hit my turbo. We're at the point where I'm gonna just say forget it, and we're gonna run it, and we're gonna make the adjustments where it's needed and pray that the turbo fits. But other than that, this is gonna be a stock K24 valve and spring head. I'm gonna still throw my cams on it. We're just gonna limp the car. We're not gonna pull all that power out of it, just for the simple fact that I just don't want to drop a valve. All right, so with that being said, guys, we talked a little bit about the heads and what's our plan. We're gonna go with a stock K24 head with the Jack Cartel cams. People still make good power with those stock heads. We're just gonna use what we got. That head, I'm gonna go ahead and save it. I got the head gasket here, cosmetic. Everybody in the Honda games understands this is the head gasket to go, right? I mean, it's what everybody uses. So we're gonna go ahead and install this. I do got some copper spray. Let's go get the copper spray. This is a real good thing to use on your head gaskets. I've always used it. Every motor I've ever built, I've used it. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and throw the copper spray on it, and then install the head gasket, and then install the head. Let's get it. All right, guys. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and let the copper spray dry. We're going to go ahead and get ahead. We're going to use our Cool Gill gasket maker, put this on it, then we can put our water pump on, and then seal that up. Ooh, you'll be real light on the trigger, real light on the trigger. This thing comes out quick. I'm telling you, this is the best thing I've bought in 2025. We don't want no leaks, guys. There we go. Okay. Oh, it's like this little gasket broke, but este gasket maker esto resuelve. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom. We're gonna grab our screws and pop them in. believe these are gonna be little short ones. All right, here we go. Come. We'll sit around there. All right, I'm gonna use this. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put the rest on. We'll come back. All right, guys. So we got the water pump on, and we're gonna go ahead and turn the motor vertical. We're gonna go get this head gasket, throw this head on. Let's get it. All right, guys. Got a copper head gasket. We're gonna throw it on. Guys, very important. You guys have to make sure you guys look at your head gasket. Make sure you guys can put it in the right way. Up. It says up right there. So we're just gonna throw that on. Come on. There you go. Now we got this head gasket on. We're ready for the head. Let me just go ahead and double check, triple check, make sure we're good to go. Perfect. Let's get this head on. All right, guys. There you got it. We got the K24 head on. We're going to go ahead and start throwing on the head bolts, tying it down, and then we'll get it going. All right. Washers. Nut. All right, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, I got that done. Head's torqued down. Next thing we got to do, throw the rockers, throw the cams, put this bad boy in timing. Other than that, let's go ahead and put our little Amazon torque wrench away. Haha. For our next project. And then, other than that, let's get it. All right, guys. So we got the caps off. We're gonna go ahead and lube this down. Put some of this Diddy oil on it. You know. All right. So we got our exhaust cam. Exhaust is gonna be this side. All right. Then we got our intake side, which has our 50-degree VTC. Huh? Perfect. Cool. All we could do is go ahead and kind of put these in the position that we think they're gonna go, right? Find the arrows, line them up, line them up. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Oh. There we go. All right. So we got 1, 2 facing that way. Then we'll go ahead and get going. Cool. Cams are on. Let's go ahead and put our cam caps on. Throw a little bit more of this Diddy oil on it. And this should be good to go. Diddy oil. All right, guys, so we got our caps. We got 1, 2, alright. Whoa, moving too quick. Alright, 4 and 5. We're gonna go ahead and snug these down, get them torqued down, and we'll be back. Oh, look at that. Backwards. Boom, 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 boom. All right, perfect. Let's go ahead and get these torqued down, and let's throw this chain on it. Let's get it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got the cams torqued down, and we're gonna go ahead and start the timing. We'll go ahead and break it down just a little bit, how to do it, parts we're using. But yeah, go ahead and get that done. All right, guys, we're gonna go over timing a little bit, how to put your K series in timing. Guys, K series is one of the easiest motors to put on timing, just because Honda basically makes it dummy proof. So first thing first, we're gonna go ahead and lock our cams up, and place them where they need to go. Again, if you guys have, these are the perfect screws that I have, but I know K2, Jack Spaniel, all those companies, they sell a pair, that they're cam lockers pretty much. If you look at your cam caps, there's going to be this hole that goes through your, let me just show you over here. That hole, see how it goes to that cap? Well, that hole matches up to this hole right here. And our whole goal is to stick this in, and it's going to lock our cam, right? So let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and do this side first, right? So first thing first, we want to turn this cam until we see the hole. Believe it's gonna be this way though. Hold on. Let's see. Right there. There's that hole. You see the hole? Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put that in there. Cool. So I lock the cam in place. Now if you come over here, see here's your dot, right? And then here's your line. Okay. Now we're gonna come over here, size 17. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing to this side. We're going to find the hole, which is right there. Sure if you guys see it, right there. So what we're gonna do, we grab our little screw, stick it in this hole, boom, locked our cam. Now our cam should be on timing. Bop, bop, bop. All right, now we wanna move to the bottom, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm running the 24 minus 2 crank trigger on this. This is the aftermarket pulley that Al-Masal, sorry if I mispronounced that name, he makes for that. Okay, the 24 minus 2, I'll go ahead and show you that video. All right, guys, so here we are. We just got done locking the cams. If you guys come over here, you guys see that the timing marks are right aligned. You know, you guys will make it perfect, you know, when you can. But again, they're right there. They're there. The bottom here, this sprocket is the upgraded version from De La Cruz, Al-Mazar Motorsports. I'm running the 24 minus 2 crank trigger. Free game for anybody out there. It just reads more accurate. But yeah, so with that being said, guys, we'll go ahead and put this on timing. So we're gonna go look for the arrow, look for top dead center, right? Okay, so there's top dead center. All right, there, perfect. Now that this is on timing, we're gonna go grab our timing chain and then our tensioner, and timing chain, tensioners, and a brand new products that we got for it. All right, guys, so this is the timing kit that I got. Again, shout out to Tri-State Motorsports. Right now they're having a tax deal. Go run and grab them because it won't last long. Again, they're fast shipping, and again, high quality products. There's the part numbers. Okay, there's all the part numbers that you need. Okay, and now this is an inline pro tensioner. This is the upgraded tensioner that they sell, so we won't have that problem we had last time. Okay, so let's run over there, let's install these, and let's get that chain going. All right, guys, so there you got it. This is the brand new chain. Okay, so basically these two gold links go on the top two. Okay, that one you'll shift over. All right, guys, there you got it. I forgot to kind of record, but anybody, you know, it's real easy. It's not rocket science, guys. Like I said, just as long as you lock those two cams, you knock the bottom, line it all up. I already rotated it like 4 or 5 times. Bop, 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 bop. So we're good to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and tighten up this last screw right here in this head. I'm gonna flip her around. I'm gonna clean this oil pan. I'm gonna flip her around. I'm gonna throw the oil pan on her. Then I'm gonna close up the timing cover. All right, guys, there you got it. I kind of sped up the process a little bit. I got the oil pump on, timing chain cover on. There you go. We're gonna lower it now. We're gonna put it on the ground, and then we're gonna go ahead and throw the transmission on. All right, guys, there you got it. We just got done wrapping up the block, the motor, transmission. This is the clutch. All you gotta do is put the transmission on. Everything has got done being Loctited. That is not blood, that's Loctite. But with that being said, guys, long block is now assembled, and we're ready to go ahead and mount the transmission. Hopefully tomorrow we'll get it in there. Yo, what's going on, guys? Another episode of Teta's Built. There y'all have it. We finished the long block today. We decided to go with that K24 head. Again, guys, y'all seen, I went with a stock TSX head with the cams instead of that built head back there, just because they don't have the lost motion springs. But nonetheless, I'm going to go ahead and order some VTEC killer cams, lock the VTEC, and we're going to run that head in the future. But other than that, guys, we're done with the long block. Everything's torqued down, mounted up. The only thing I think I need to throw on is the valve cover, but I'll throw the valve cover on once the motor's in the car. We got to go ahead and mount the transmission. Clutch is all torqued down, so we're good there. Everything is siliconed up. We don't have to worry about nothing else. Other than that, guys, please like, share, subscribe if you guys appreciate this content. Please, guys, I have way too many friends and family that for me not to see this video all over their shares. Guys, support is free. It don't hurt it does not cost to share the video. I'm just trying to get the exposure everybody gets, and that's it. Other than that, guys, I appreciate you guys for staying this long. Like, share, subscribe, and check us out tomorrow. We'll put on the motor, get her started, and get ready for this meet.